Hey friends, so I have a special guest. He's right here. This is Striker, and he's going to be joining us for our read aloud this summer. So I'm going to be reading Jabari Jumps, and while I'm reading this book to you, I want you to make a connection. And at the end of the story, I want you to tell someone who's by you what your connection was. Now, remember, a connection is something that you use your background knowledge for and connect to the text. So something that has happened to you before that the pictures or the words made you think about. So I'm going to start reading. This is Jabari Jumps, and it's by Gaia Cornwall. And while I'm reading, I want you to look at the illustrations, the pictures. I love how the illustrator drew them. "I'm jumping off the diving board today," Jabari told his dad. "Really?" said his dad. So look, there's Jabari and his dad and his little sister. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. "I'm a great jumper," said Jabari, "so I'm not scared at all." I love how the illustrator shows that the author was meaning for the characters to be happy right now. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash! "Looks easy," Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Now, friends, if there's someone near you, I want you to tell them why you think that Jabari is squeezing back. What is he feeling? Have you ever felt this way that made you squeeze someone's hand really hard? I know I have. I know that I was really nervous one time when I had to go and play a big game, and my dad squeezed my hand like Jabari's dad, and I was so nervous because I had never played before, but it ended up being okay. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. "You can go before me if you want," he told the kid behind him. "I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do." Jabari thought and thought. There's the pictures. Jabari started to climb, up and up. "This ladder is very tall," he thought. "Are you okay?" called his dad. "I'm just a little tired," said Jabari. "Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest," said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. So I think that Jabari is feeling a little scared. What do you think? When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. "I forgot to do my stretches," he said to his dad. "Stretching is very important," said his dad. "I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping," Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. So Jabari's feeling a little nervous right now doing something new. Oop, I have to turn this way. I can't see that way. "It's okay to feel a little scared," said his dad. "Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and it feels a little like a surprise." Jabari loves surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb. Until he got to the top, Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the rough edge. Look how high he is. Oh my goodness. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. So he's trying to be brave right now. I love that word, brave. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, 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 down the water. Or down he went. And then back up. Whoosh! Now, friends, I want you to look and see what is on Jabari's face right now. I see a smile. I love that. So how is Jabari feeling right now? I think he's feeling happy. Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What, said Dad? Surprise! Double backflip is next. I just love this book, friends, because it shows that it's really scary to try new things. And we had talked about this during the school year, that you were scared when you first came to school, and you were scared when you started writing, and you were scared when we started to add and subtract, because those are really big things, just like this diving board. But Jabari decided that he was going to be brave, and he was going to go and try something new, even though it really scared him. And he ended up loving it at the end. So my goal for you this summer is to try something new that might scare you a little bit, but I want you to see if you love it at the end. And I'd love to hear about your adventures and you trying something new. So I'll see y'all next time on the next Read Aloud. Bye!